Hey guys, welcome back to GameNight. As we have discussed in the short video, we will be starting a new Satisfactory gameplay today. So we would be recording it in high resolution and posting the gameplay later. So let's directly start by creating a new save. And this time, I'm not going through the tutorial because honestly, it will be so much easier for me to explain how the game works without it. And it does actually add a whole lot of pain to just get started, which we do not want. So let's go ahead and start that by saying vlog gameplay. Okay, now skip the intro tutorial. Advanced game. I don't think we actually would need any of these. Yeah, I believe so. Let's go to started directly. Now, this game have been around for 8.5 years, so it have been only experimental. I finally got the reason why the experimental logo was appearing here, and actually I did adjust it to the normal version, which is the same at the moment because there is no more experimental features to post. When I started it, that game was not full. We did not know how it ended. There was a lot of things that we didn't know exactly what to do with. Stuff like maybe the Sam Orr, like the alien artifacts. There are plenty of things that were not used, and a lot of things have changed. So the intro, by the way, just you falling down from sky with a capsule and then just deleting the capsule and starting to understand the environment around you. Now let me just get this switched off. So when you start the game, you are in the middle. There is not much that you have with you except a few stuff, but these stuff are just to get started. All of these stuff you will be able to get and create while starting the game because it is introduced in the tutorial, but it does take a long time and it's not really helping the progress.
And does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use. Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use. Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Alright, we first start by building the hub, which this time I will be putting here. Very simple to access. If you wonder what is this audio, this sound is coming from this machine, which does take your load for the milestone and send it to Sky. Okay, we'll first start with this. Now I'm just collecting a few of these because we do need energy. And at the beginning, you get energy only by leaves and wood. Then you would be able to change that to biofuel, and then solid biofuel, and in the future actually to totally different stuff. Now these wild animals have gotten so much better in attacking from the experimental version. Here's the copper ore. In the last saves, I used to make everything a total mess. This time it will be still a total mess, I know for sure, but I will try to make it well, let's say the least amount of mess. Let me just check what kind of stuff. Oh, we have biofuel open. Let's make some of those. I think we did grab plenty for the moment, so I think we should get back to base. But then again, you never have enough biofuel, at least in the beginning. One of the tricks that would allow you to run faster is sliding down and then jumping, then sliding down and jumping again. Unless you are on a downhill, in which case, just keep sliding. Yeah, I think that's enough. There we go. To get to that level of progress, when we do the tutorial, takes like an hour. This is why I didn't want to do the tutorial from the beginning. Now we have those are running up. Let's just go ahead, go down and get the limestone. One thing we have noticed that changed from the experimental version: no more flowers to make colors to paint your factory. You just press X. Well, I think the function itself is not operating yet. Once it is, you don't even need paint anymore. Which I must say, it's not the most ideal thing, because I myself didn't want paint, but I always used it to feed the awesome factory. The awesome factory actually does offer you a lot of benefits. So it's basically a place where you put all your excess resources. These excess resources would give you tickets. These tickets you can use in the awesome shop to buy materials, even assembled materials, and some premium stuff which you may not be even able to make in the game. These excess materials allow you a lot of things, especially the advanced materials that is hard to make. Takes a long time to make, even when you make it. These materials are always requiring So this is always the beginning of the game. You just collect materials and you wait for it to produce, and you just try to keep your factory alive. First attempt. Let's put all the leaves. This is quarters, which we will need.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
This is sulfur. Yes, it is.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use.
Let's put another constructor right after we... long as you are moving here, you should always collect leaves and wood until you get a stable electricity grid that doesn't depend on biofuel at all. So for the start, you will need a lot of biofuel.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Store this potential resource for later use.
Let's check and see the materials we've collected so far. Hopefully it would be enough to go through this milestone finally. Yeah, that should be enough.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Okay, we've got everything in production now, so I guess we just have to wait. While we're waiting, best thing to do is to collect biofuel. Not really much in here. Let's leave everything loading and get back down to see our extra production facilities. So basically what we will do, we'll get a splitter. Yeah, I guess I'm not the best designer in the world. Alright, another round of collecting materials.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential
Alright.
technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit.
That's plenty enough. So here is where we are going to analyze all the things we've got. Hopefully we can analyze everything we've got so far.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration. The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications. I will now assume you are an expert and judge your use of these technologies accordingly. I wonder, is it that you're eager to please, impatient, or very efficient? I have my theory. Not listening to instructions means you waive Fixit's responsibility for any accidents or misuse of these technologies.
Obviously, a lot of threats are coming from this AI assistant in regards to what I do. Okay, another materials collection. Hang on, there's something here which is not right. For some reason, this is not connected. Let's make a couple of those. There's tier 1 milestones, all of
Milestone
them.
reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Alright, so this sounds very disturbing. It looks like a part of the game, of the gameplay story, is that your memory apparently got wiped. I guess that's one way to put it. This means our factory is working to the max. I think let's just check on the electricity grid. Maximum consumption is still way less than production, so I guess we'll be able to still make a few extra things. Now we have our object scanner. We can finally find the stuff that we want. Now before anything, at first we need raw quarters. Which is pretty far, I'm sure. Yep. Like really far. I guess we'll leave it for now. Let's find sulfur. This one should be much nearby. Now the call is still too early for it. But let's try to fast forward this. First of all, we need to collect a few more leaves and wood. Might be a bit daunting because very soon we open up our chainsaw. However, it's going to take a while to do so. So I guess it's preferred to collect just a few to be on the safe side while we wait for the resources to open that up for us. This is cover, so ignore it. We don't really need it. While exploring, at the beginning, all of this part of the map is quite alright because once you pass it to anywhere else, this is where trouble starts because you don't have a strong weapon yet. And even here, if you are exploring, don't think that you are safe because plenty of times you'll find yourself against multiple enemies at the same time. which case you will be screwed, and once you die, all of your inventory stuff will fall. You will need to come back to collect it, which most likely you will not be able to do soon. And as you may have noticed, resources at the beginning, very tedious to collect. So anyway, let's get some slugs. Okay, 2 enemies at the same time. There we go. Okay. This looks like a pure limestone deposit. Nope, still impure. Sometimes there would be a way to climb up. It looks like this time it's not one of these stones. So I guess we'll have to use this. Hopefully we can get it. By pressing R we get the zoom building mode, which allows you to build multiple cards at the same time.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixit production line efficiency. Research it in the MAB to establish classification and potential application.
stuff. But let's just try it. Because I do need the call. Okay. Here's that. We're gonna need that to actually...
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
I think this will help us a lot better. So this will just keep collecting a bit until we get back to it. Let's eat a few berries. Restoring health. Okay, another slug. These slugs are really important. It helps you increase the speed of all of your production facilities. Whether it's a production facility, a miner, constructor, even an energy generator. All of it just keeps getting enhanced. Of course, requiring a lot more just to operate. Here's the criterion that we needed. I guess if we found some more quartz, that would be ideal. If some sulfur, that would be amazing. Especially the sulfur, because using the sulfur with some of the coal I collected, I can easily unlock explosives, which gives us early access to material from many places that offer a lot of materials we cannot just find here. All the material deposits around you requires explosives to go through. And I guess this part we will not be able to collect a lot from, because obviously we don't have the material needed to open it up. Great, great. This is incredible. We've got a lot of resources. Obviously, when I try to open this up, it requires copper sheets, which I did not unlock yet. So I guess we have to... How many do we need? 15? Just... Yeah, 15 copper sheets. Just to make sure that we do are not going to get... Let's see. Yep, still not yet. This is the power slug.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
I think we need 50. Let's see here. Here's the material.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New caterium research available.
So I guess we just have to get back for now, because we did make a lot of progress here. And obviously there will be plenty of resources waiting for us at base. While we are leaving and going back to base, I think we should look for some sort of deposits around here. Just a small amount, we don't need much, we just need 50. Which I don't think is that hard to find. Back here, this is something entirely else. This is actually where you start getting the aluminium. And that's in a totally different and advanced level of cooking. It's nice that I was able to get up here very easily. I think this one will also be protected by one jar head. I hear it, but I don't see it. Not sure what it is. Oh dear. These are copper deposits. Nothing here special. Oh dear, what is this destroyed planet that we see? Not sure if it is a destroyed planet or like a destroyed moon. Obviously, I don't have the tools to check. But it is new in the... Okay, so these guys are so persistent. Just stop. They're dead. Happiness. You too. At the beginning, all of these animals you will need to attack to collect resources so you can finish your research. But after the research, don't actually bother a lot unless you want to collect their resources because they keep respawning. So it's not like they will end. They're always there. Right now, my main concern is finding deposits of sulfur. I think this is one of them, or limestone. I'm not sure. Anything interesting here? This water deposit will be useful in the future for new reasons. Some more deuterium. How lovely. I don't think we'll have enough for to actually do something. Yep, as I expected. Okay, we've got plenty of stuff that we need to put in inventory, so let's get back to base and just do that. Whenever you feel like you're lost, just look up and you'll find the home icon there, labeled the hub, which is where your main base is. How's production? So the facility is working well so far. Let's get up and see there. First thing we need to do is unload. So I guess we'll do that first. As you may remember, left is wood, right is leaves, and we've got a lot of leaves. Let's take all of that. Just go ahead and to the MAM machine. So these require something first. Let's collect some materials. Oh, we actually did manage to make a lot of everything. guess we'll even be able to directly jump. Okay, but let's get rid of these, pick some more, sort these. That should be it. And next phase. Now we've got it.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be, if you construct, automate, explore and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun. Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for Fix-It coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Okay, so alien protein also can be made into these, but let's just make them all into these cylinders. Put these here.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static. Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings. Research to develop the effect.
It's just explaining some stuff. I guess we'll just pause our recording for a quick break and we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. And we just want to make sure we have everything we've got for this.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
So I guess we'll need to start by making the assembler right now, which is not that easy as you might expect. But the first thing we are going to make in now Yes, If I want to get my season, I should head that way. These trees are full of mycelium. One more thing here we got. Sulfur. We do require a lot of sulfur just to make the first bomb, which is highly necessary for us to continue to move. Here's some more material. Nice. Just one more quarters and we are golden. No mycelium is oh dear. Another attacker. Oh dear. It's two. Well, we do need some bio stuff. Here's quarters. Just what I was looking for. Mycelium, but we do need as much as we can carry.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application. Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it, does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Obviously it doesn't like the idea that I'm doing this. So I guess we have
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Some more Ethereum. Nice. Let's use the stuff we've got so far to make some useful stuff. First of all, the machine require one of these.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Not that much quartz we've got. Bummer. Ethereum, however, on the other hand, yeah, still not that much. Let's just get rid of our excess materials here. We've got wood and leaves. Good. We've got mycelia to research.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth. Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available. Parachute unlocked. Fix-It appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fix-It property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute. Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
Okay, I see. Fair enough. So I guess let's go on this one. Let's collect some materials. Okay, I'm going to have a space for these materials.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome. Research completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging Fixit property.
So apparently it's the second reference for referring to me as a fixed property. Obviously very insulting, but what can we do? Tiny fabrics for a parachute. Alright, I guess there isn't much we can do right now. Let's check on the rest of the resources, see how it's going. Well, it's hardly going, but that was to be expected. Okay, so we've got some time before the next milestone. Let's take this criterion one to see if we can get these 50 we need. Oh, it's 22, 26. Okay, let's put that. One thing I this one up and away. What we are going to do with it is very simply connect it to the silver deposit. Just this like that. Try to connect it directly. Okay, 29, 22. Come on, 26 just for 6? Seriously? Where is the iron deposits around us? Nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. This is like really pissing me off. Well, while we are here, let's collect some mycelia. I guess that is one useful thing we can do here. If we can. Some copper or bauxite. Let's just collect it. I guess some quarters would come in handy. Oh dear. These are the...
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAB to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Oh dear, I'm about to die. Which is not really the most ideal thing. Come on. Wow. That was close. Well, I guess we are getting a lot of mycelia here. Not that much. Oh dear. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, well. Oh, quarters. Not that much. A broken piece, so this means, yeah, we are back to square one. That's how it I remember there was an animal that I did not kill. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's dead. Well, I guess that's enough mycelia for now. I remember there is a deposit here. And one alien artifact that
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Okay, apparently we have no more space. Let's get rid of the limestones. Oh, some more quarters. How lovely. Not a bad amount. square one. Quarters. This should help us a lot. Okay, let's get up to this one. Big fella. Oh dear. Finally connected. Alright, well, we are at capacity, so I guess this would leave us. Please. Okay, so this is going to be mycelia. This is
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration. Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available. Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available. Blade runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it. Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity.
This is one of the weapons that I am very much looking forward.
Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked. Your ingenuity towards preservation of fix-it property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
Here's our blade runners, finally ready to wear. Let's just run through these. Make sure we are there. I can obviously do a construction before that. It's not the right time. One thing I should try and get very quick is... Oh dear, I actually did remember. Right, now. Finally, blade runners. think I did forget to build yet the space elevator, which actually is taking a long time to do. Let's try and get this quarters. So at that point of the game, I discovered that I totally forgot the mic turned off, so I had to do a voiceover for that part of the video. Now, this is me just looking for the quarters because I needed for the MAM machine to complete some researches.
Mercer sphere analysis completed.
And
Established
this is
local
just
planetary
getting the
signature of
alien
massage 2
artifacts to add it
AB
in the
B
MAM
in the
machine
local Mercer sphere
to
signals, allowing them to be
open
tracked by the
this
object scanner.
new
Mercer spheres can also
machine,
transmit data between
which
specific
is going to be in the next episode, honestly, because this one was not in the
arguing
experimental
the
version.
existence
We
of
didn't know
intelligent
that
alien
something like
life.
that will be
While
used
Fixit
or
has figured out the
even
method,
existed.
all of the original data is still
But it's a
untranslatable.
surprise, guys. I promise you, you're gonna love it. For the people that didn't actually see the experimental version, just so you know, the animation that is around the alien artifacts, like the stone and being broken down after I take it right now, all of that, this was not in the experimental version. A lot of things was not there. And I'm actually glad that they did change it all, because it does make a lot more appealing effect that way. And this is, I think at that point I was just trying to wrap things up to end the gameplay session and just make sure that I got the parachute over there for better mobility. However, one of the things I wanted to talk about at that point was the game story. The game story is actually not clear so far because you are a human sent to this strange alien planet that looks like Earth. You don't have any contact with any other human so far. Plenty of crash sites for plenty of people with something like a container that has only one material left in it, which requires some material to actually operate and remove the hard drive from it, so it only gives you hard drives. Now, cutting on to that, I think this part, at this point I found out that my screws production rate was so slow I had to increase it anyway, and I found out, I remembered that I do have 2 batteries, so I put it there for a boost and then removed these trees to make clear for extra constructors there. Now back to the original story. So you sent to that planet, the only communication you are getting is this strange AI that is sometimes moody or laggy with you. Some lines they do throw out within the game through that AI itself is that you are a property, you did sign up a contract that involves risking your life for the mission, you have some, well, mission, but we are not sure yet what exactly is that. There is the space elevator that is sending materials for the space project. What is that? We have no clue yet. However, we did play the game for 8.5 years without knowing, so now that we finally get to know, I think that's why it's very worth it to play it now. Now obviously the macaroni cheese I'm doing here for the factory is not the ideal way to play, but I wasn't really that much into arrangement because I wanted to have fun with the game, and obviously I didn't want to spend a lot of time just adjusting how it looks. But I'm not gonna lie, making some arrangements sometimes does help, especially with the efficiency of production. I have seen a lot of people who do that, so obviously if you are not into that sort of way of gaming for like all of that mess, well, this is not the channel for you guys, because honestly a lot of people there are like very organized with their factories and everything. I'm not one of those. I'm a messy player. As you might see, I have seen here, everything is just getting every direction there. And at that point I totally forgot that I didn't get yet the copper sheets, because there are 15 copper sheets that we need for one of the crash sites beside the call factory, which we did not get yet because obviously there's no actual benefit for having the call right now until we get the call factories, because without it we wouldn't even be able to use the recipes itself, like making the bombs and everything. So I guess we'll have to wait. Also, one of the things I actually kind of forgot about, these these line poles, they are very tedious because they only hold 4 cables, and it's not really ideal to have 4 cables for a factory of that magnitude, basically. So don't worry, if you are playing that game, that will be changing with Mach 2 and Mach 3, so you don't need to worry about it so much. And of course, you will get to try the new towers, the electricity power grid towers that allow you to go for miles and use the zip line zapper to just slide down the line from one place to another, using the electricity as a conductor for some sort of magnetic field generator, or magnetic, I don't know, electric magnet that does an opposite polarity, maybe, I'm not sure, but basically it does some science and it just pushes you down the line. Now this is me once again trying to make sure I have enough materials for the space elevator, and again finding that there isn't enough, so I actually at that point I was just giving up on making it in that video, and I decided instead to just get ahead and try to finish up this part of the tier.
Milestone
So
reached.
I had some
Fixit would like to remind you of your
reinforced iron
contractual
plates that were
obligation
missing, so
towards
I just did it
efficiency.
there very quick.
Recreational use of belts and
And after
lifts
that
does not
very
count towards
short,
work hours
quick
and will put you on the list.
save, I
Stay
think we are
efficient,
going
don't disappoint, Fixit.
Yeah, that is the last part of tier 2. So basically we just finished up tier 2, just missing one part, and we will not be able to continue before making the space elevator and getting the first stage out. So this will take time, guys. I mean, seriously, it will take some serious time, but we will use it into getting the quarters, getting the call, making the research, and hopefully producing all the space elevator parts, and finally getting the call generators. I will try to make sure that I at least get to the call generators part before we end up with the second gameplay next time. But at that point I was just wrapping things up, so I wanted to make sure to let you know, guys, this will be continuing, so please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment if you have something then in mind that you want me to try next time. So for now I will tell you have a good night, and we will see you in the next gameplay. Thank you so much for watching, and good night, guys.